And welcome back to Ask Coach Wendy alongside Wendy Mader. I'm Dave Erickson. If you have a question for Coach, use the hashtag AskCoachWendy on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. And today is about the off season, which there really is no off season when it comes to triathlon, or at least some people don't think there is. Coach Wendy, what is the definition of an off season, and is there really such thing?
What is off about the off season? For me, having been racing for almost 25 years, I don't really take time off. How I like to go about the off season, I don't even really call it an off season anymore. I just call it fall. I just call it my fall and winter season. So I like to really cut down the volume and cut down intensity. But because I really like to bike and run, I still want to do it. And I think, everyone's going to be a little bit different, but if you love what you do, why stop doing it? You just want to modify some volume, modify some intensity. I'm someone that loves to strength train. I like to do in-home workouts. I like to go to the gym. I like to do machines and free weights. And that's something that gets very neglected during my racing season, which my racing season is generally June through October or June through September. So I really look forward to doing strength training. It's, for me, the best way to keep lean body mass because we lose that as we age, and we lose that through the endurance training that we do. So I look forward to that. There's programs like TRX. If you belong to a gym or a health club, I like to take advantage of the yoga and the Pilates, really focused on that core. Having done this sport for almost 25 years, I really neglected my core until about 2010. And I'm like, I don't want to be injured anymore. What am I missing in my program? And it was core training. So as soon as I really started focusing on my core training, shoulders to hips, I stopped getting injured. I really haven't been injured since 2009. So I know the benefits of doing that type of activity in the fall and winter. I like to go on hikes. I like to do trail running. I like to just leave my watch at home and just go and not really worry about a certain pace or a certain time. And I usually really like the athletes that I coach to do that as well. Some athletes really want a program in the fall and winter, and it really just depends on their goal. So ultimately, let's backtrack. What you do in the fall and winter really depends on your goal. If it's October now, if you have an upcoming race in early spring, well, you might have to start hitting it hard, if training wise, and maybe your off time, your transitional time was in the summer. So everyone's, again, going back to the off season is so relevant to the person's schedule. Most people's off transition prep season is in the fall. That's why I just like to refer to it as I fall winter, because off is dependent. If you took the summer off, well, you need to get your ass in gear in the fall.
Right, right.
So, yeah, it's the whole core functional strength training, enjoy the weather, non-structured, but keep moving.
And there's something to be said for maybe that mental off season because we can be
Mhm.
so intense and focused on preparing for a race that, yeah, keep on doing some of these things, maybe low intensity, and give your mind a break and give your spirit a break.
Absolutely. I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want the pressure of, oh my God, I'm supposed to be going a certain pace, or oh my gosh, I have to go on a 4 hour ride. I just want to go out on my bike, and however long I ride is how long I'm going to ride. Um, and I think, yeah, that mental as well as physical break is needed.
Something about the joy and keeping that passion alive because a lot of people can burn out mentally and lose that fire within to go and continue 11 months out of the year. It's really hard.
I used to be that person.
Mhm.
I, well, I'm so fit. Why would I want to stop? So let's keep going.
Yeah.
And then at the time where I was supposed to start ramping things up, I was too tired. So in that springtime, the time changes, you're ready to be outside more. I was like, I guess I didn't know it, but I was burned out. This is way back in the early days. I never stopped. I never stopped going, going, going. I kept the volume, I kept the intensity all year round. And therefore I'm hurt. I was hurt a lot, injured.
And something as a coach, I would believe that you would suggest this. There's so much that can happen if you stay with a swim, bike, run routine that these other things are a good complement to your body, like working on the core, working some strength training, maybe do something that's non-triathlon related to give your body a different balance.
Right. You know, one year, I think it was in 2010 when I really started mixing it up because I belonged to a health club. I spent 2 months and I went to every single class that was offered. I'm not into the fitness classes, but I tried Zumba. My body doesn't move that way, but I gave it a shot. You know, I committed to 2 months of no swim, bike, run, no, and not even really strength training, but I'm going to do every class. And that's when I found yoga and Pilates, and that kind of worked for me. So
Okay.
yeah, trying new stuff is fun.
You got a question for Coach Wendy? Use the hashtag AskCoachWendy on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, and we will possibly feature that question on an upcoming episode. All right, Wendy, thanks very much.
Thank you.